Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would show you all of the plants that are blooming in the yard. I thought I might do a monthly tour of what's in bloom, bloom tour if you will. Today I will start with this little beauty. It is called Calendrinia. It's a succulent. Has these gorgeous little magenta flowers on long stalks. It grows as a ground cover. Um, we have it growing in this pot in with this aeonium, which is also in bloom on a couple of those. The calendrinia has this nice bluish green foliage and grows fairly sturdy stems out across the ground and these long stalks that have a lot of flowers on them. Next is the Echinopsis plosca, or torch cactus. Uh, I wasn't quite sure why it got the name torch cactus until I saw it bloomed for the first time last year, and it looks like it's on fire. So it is a torch cactus. It has these gorgeous pinkish red, magenta blooms that the bees really like. There are 21 of them currently in bloom, with another 5 or so ready to go after. And then a couple more little fuzz spots starting. I've had this for about 3 or 4 years, and this is the second year it's bloomed. This is Perodia werneri. It's one of a few cactus species that has an actual purple flower. Lots of magentas and pinks, but not a ton of purples. This is Notocactus consonus. It has a nice yellow flower with a dark center stamen. It's a mammillaria of some kind. I'm not quite sure, but I've had this one for about 4 years, I think, and it blooms more and more each year. This is an Astrophytum myriostoma quadricostatum. Astrophytums can have ribs ranging from 3 to up to like 7, I believe. I would like to get all of them, just have one of each. But yeah, it has this cute little orange bloom. It only lasts a day or two. Here is another mammillaria, similar to the other one, but much larger spines and growth points. It still has these cute little pink flowers. These are called Freesia laxia. If I remember correctly, they're native to South Africa, colloquially known as blooming grass. They're really cute. They have these cute little pink flowers that are really cute. This Epiphyllum, I do not know what variety it is, but it came to us from someone that Daniel helped move across the country several years ago. This particular plant started as a cutting maybe a year or two ago. This is the first time it's bloomed, so I'm excited to see it fully open. The parent plant of this epiphyllum came to us from a neighbor after she died. I believe it was Mitzi. It has this gorgeous red color to it with a pink stamen. This pink beauty came to us from cuttings from my friend Lakin. Um, I'm 3 hours older than him, we found out when we met, so we've called each other our twins ever since. But it has these gorgeous pink flowers, and it will have a lot more on it as time goes by. This is a rat tail cactus, and it has these Nice pink flowers that have taken a couple weeks at least to fully develop and open. This is a shrimp plant, or Justicia Brenda Guiana. It has these fun bracts that are basically modified colored leaves, and the actual flowers are these little white things. But I've always liked these plants. I had one in junior high that lived for about a year or two, and then I had trouble finding them ever since. But this one seems to really like the San Diego weather. So the honeysuckle is just starting to open. There's quite a few flower buds set to open soon, so I'm excited for the pleasant aroma it will bring. But these are the first ones to open. These flowers are the citronella geranium. The whole plant produces the citronella oil that we're all familiar with from tiki torches and such. But they have a nice lemony smell that keeps the mosquitoes away. This is the King's Celebration Grevilla. It has these nice red flowers. It had a lot more a couple weeks ago, and we'll have a lot more in another couple weeks. This is kind of a midpoint for it. But as long as you keep it watered, it will produce flowers most of the year here in San Diego. This is a Grevilla Long John. It has these fun swirly flowers and leafy, lacy foliage. Grevilleas are native to Australia, and they'll never really get fertilized outside of Australia because the bird that has the specialized beak to fertilize them doesn't live anywhere other than Australia. This is a Thunbergia alata, a black-eyed Susan vine. Here we have an Echeveria agavoides, I'm fairly certain this is. Has a nice bloom stalk with these cute little flowers on the end. And here's a different version with yellow flowers. And here we have a Brugmansia that the bees also really like. These are also known as angel trumpets. And right now, my tree is happy and blooming. This amaryllis was given to me for my birthday, I think, by Daniel about 4 or 5 years ago. We planted it out in the yard afterwards, and it has bloomed fairly consistently and regularly ever since. And it just opened today. Here's the Abutilon pictum, or flowering maple, that I repotted in an earlier video. It has these fun orange flowers that really pop against the green and yellow foliage. The milkweed's in bloom too, which brings out the butterflies. Here's the silver peace lily. This is the first time I've actually gotten a peace lily to bloom when it wasn't in bloom when I already bought it. So I am excited about that. And last but not least, we have this orchid in bloom. And I originally got from Trader Joe's, I think about 4 years ago, in a small little pot. It's rebloomed once since then. About 3 years ago, it had, I think, 3 bloom stalks on it. It tried to bloom again last year or the year before, but the snails got to all the bloom spikes first. So this year, when I saw them starting, I brought this thing in the house. I'm not risking that again. And I'm very happy with that decision because it has produced this multitude of beautiful yellow orchids that have this delicious, heady aroma that just fills the room. Thank you for joining me today. That concludes my tour of my plants in bloom at the end of April of 2021. Join me again next time for my bloom tour, most likely in about a month, but we'll see what's in blooms between now and then. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again later. Thank you.